Anyway, so I suck at reading, but let's move on to the state of Origin.
Well, ladies, have I got a story for you?
Ladies,
Whoa.
you need to tune out now.
So,
You've got like 10 minutes.
how good are those boys in their short shorts?
Yeah,
And
speaking
can I
of
tell you-
bikinis and objectifying people.
Exactly. No, you ladies don't hold a monopoly there. You know, the New South Wales coach, Brad Freddie Fittler, he fitted out his team with the tightest jerseys he could find. Special tactics, you see.
Really?
Not just for you ladies. So they could not get tackled so easily.
It's like what the
You
English
know that?
rugby team did back in 2004 World Cup?
I don't know. That's my segue.
2003.
So did you guys watch the
Sure
Origin?
did.
I watched the
did not.
highlights. I forgot it was on. I would have watched it.
Origin is
Unbelievable.
boring.
I would have watched it
I
if
have
I remembered it was on.
Been off chops for Origin this year. Like, I've been shaking with anticipation.
Don't you feel like we can't really win out of this?
Why?
Because even if we like the Blues, because we didn't beat their good team, we basically had to wait until they retired.
What, so we're just never going to be able to win ever
I
again?
just like this year, it's going to be like, well, yeah, but they didn't have the big four, so.
The ultimate counter argument to that is what happened though, is they're all new people. Like if
true.
any team should have
Yeah.
lost, it should have been New South Wales.
It was
in this
the
first match.
newest team for how long?
11 debutants.
11. I thought it was 8, but 11.
Just finished their finishing schools.
Sure.
And who was out? It was Cronk, Slater.
What
No,
is
sorry.
Who was this
The
dude?
big four. Queensland's big four. Jonathan
Queensland.
Thurston, Cronk, Slater,
Cameron Smith.
Cameron Smith. All out.
Yeah.
Slater late scratching. Didn't
Cameron
pull up
Smith
well.
also relatively late.
Yeah, pretty late, I guess. And
I feel like he wussed out. He didn't want to be there without Thurston and
well,
And Cronk.
so if then Slater was the worst, which I totally understand. I would want to retire with the boys as well, you know. But how good was the game?
Yeah.
It was
And
a good game.
It was like good, man. I freaking loved it.
I was so stoked.
I wish I watched it. GI looked like he was putting in some big
GI
hits.
was on fire. I would have given him man of the match.
If
Tedesco.
I wouldn't have. I disagree, but I swear, if one person could have won the game, it would have been him by himself with all the people on his back. Because every time he touched the ball or did something, he never like just did something. He was always like completely demolishing someone or just running through 5 people.
So he's captain this year for the first time since the rest of those idiots are not playing anymore.
It's great
Those-
effort.
Those idiots being the best backline.
Yeah,
ever to play
why
the
aren't they
game.
playing? They can't be that good. So he's captain at long last, and he stepped up to the plate big time. And they say you could see it in his eyes. You know, fire was lit within his loins when he got named captain.
Oh, jeez.
And you could see it on the field as well. It was crazy. Oh
In
yeah, I
his
forgot about
loins?
that. He kicked it into the referee. Bit of controversy in the first half.
That was so dumb. Like, why kick it into the referee?
Well, I don't think he was aiming at the ref.
Well, that's even worse. You're a crap kick.
No,
The ref was
you
in
gotta
the
aim
way.
for the gaps between the Queensland players.
Anyway, it's not really controversial at all.
No.
I
Who
think-
won man of the match?
I think
James
this guy
Tedesco.
should
Yeah,
have.
okay.
I reckon this guy
Adokar?
was a freaking machine. The whole
Adokar?
He
time.
was.
He's
Yeah.
alright.
He definitely was. But Tedesco made a lot of stuff happen.
Tedesco.
Which I don't understand that sort of thing. So that's probably why I
a
think
good
that.
He just
Rooster.
breaks a lot of tackles.
Right.
They just couldn't stop him.
Yep, and he was solid in defence as well. Hopefully
He
it's...
is what Queensland seemed to be missing because they scored their tries off an intercept and a kick, right? So that's like traditionally Queensland has an attack that basically rips the defence to shreds, finds gaps, all that sort of thing. They didn't seem to have that this time.
That's what I was going to say.
People are arguing Ponga should be in instead of Milford.
Everyone wants Ponga. Ponga's a young gun, you know?
Don't laugh at his name.
It's a funny name.
Hey, Sammy says this game was in Melbourne.
It
was.
was.
in Melbourne. What do you think about that?
It's good. It's neutral ground.
Is that why Sammy went down there?
I don't know. She just says she was down there and then nobody was playing the game on TV.
Yeah, it's
Devo.
Yeah,
a
it's
bit
Melbourne.
like that. But the stadium was almost full. which is pretty impressive.
80-something thousand.
Yeah.
Like
Wow.
86,000 people.
It's a big stadium. The MCG is the biggest one in Australia.
So whilst the streets may not have been as hyped as in Brisbane or Sydney, the people showed up, and that's what counts, right?
Yeah.
Because I still watched on TV. Think of my ratings.
That is a scary stadium to have a sporting match in.
It's
because
enormous.
Nowhere will feel more empty than that place if you do not have
If you
a
don't
lot
have
of
the
people.
people.
You
Yeah.
could have 30,000 people, and it would feel so empty.
Is it the biggest?
90, it's a 90,000 seat stadium.
Oh, wow.
So you would have 60,000 empty seats. Like,
Cool.
yeah.
That's big.
So they did really well filling it.
Nice.
80,000 people.
No, they just
Really
digitally
good.
filled them in post.
Yeah, that's fine.
They just superimposed an
Yeah.
AFL match.
So
Did it all live.
not only were there 11 fresh faces on the New South Wales team, there was a fresh-faced coach.
He's so fast.
Freddie Fittler.
Yes.
He had some interesting...
Whoa.
I already told you some of his techniques
Run, boy.
to get his team ahead.
Tight shirts.
Wrong team, Nick.
Oh.
Good
But
try.
it was a good run, though.
It was. He was very fast.
Alongside these tight shirts, another important part of preparation was, you have to get out into the field, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
There's a lot of meditation involved.
Right.
Because when Freddie became coach,
It's epic.
they gave him free reign. You can do whatever you want. Because he's a bit of a loose cat. He's a funny
Everyone
guy.
gets free reign.
No.
Rain is free.
Yeah. And they said, Freddie, you do what you want. So he said, all right, everybody take your shoes off. We're going out to feel the minerals in the grass.
Huh.
So they spent a
Wow.
little
Is that
time.
what he actually said, or you
Absolutely. That's what
Wow.
that's what
magic.
they had to do.
Cool. Out there on
Denzel
that
Washington.
field.
On the what's the point of feeling grass in your backyard? You got to feel the grass that you're running on.
Well, the minerals might be different. You're right. Sorry.
Exactly. You got to get these
The
minerals.
composition.
Seriously.
So did the tight jerseys attribute to the win?
James Tedesco said they did. He slipped right through them.
They are very tight jerseys.
Can I suggest that? Right? Do they have to wear jerseys?
Oh, okay,
Okay.
Nick.
Oh, okay.
Well, here's my
Because you
suggestion.
said-
Here's my suggestion.
We
If the
can't-
tight jerseys
Is that
is a
what-
factor,
Would that make you more interested?
I'm
in the
just
game?
saying maybe they should paint the jerseys on.
How will they know who's playing?
You
What,
paint
using
you
body
paint,
paint?
you paint body paint.
That's just objectification.
How's their skin gonna breathe, Nick?
The skin.
Yeah. How would it stay on as well? It would just rub off every time they tackle each other.
They're not objects.
They spray paint it
Can I
on.
ask a question that you might know the answer to?
Mm.
Why were all their legs grey?
Because they slide through this big signs painted in the grass.
Oh,
Whose
every
legs are
time I stood up, I'm like, what is that on their legs?
Mm.
Doesn't seem to happen in other games.
Paint doesn't stay on, Nick.
Ev is okay if they don't wear jerseys. Ev, you're part of the problem.
You want to see
Ev's
them
a-
shaving
Ev's a-
their chest by a pool, don't
She's a
you?
female misogynist.
That's- no, that's-
Is that possible?
No.
Why
I
not?
don't think.
Why?
I think it would be a different word if it's for a male.
A misogynist.
Oh, jeez. Anyway, let's talk about the football, guys, not their
Yeah.
bodies.
Right.
Come on.
You know what I loved about this game? Queensland was typical dirty, trying
They are
to bully their
dirty,
ways into things. And New South Wales performed bloody brilliantly, and they came out on top because of it, which doesn't usually happen because
You know-
the grubs usually just kick them while they're on the ground.
You know what doesn't usually happen? We don't usually come back from being behind.
Yes.
Traditionally,
Weren't we ahead
we
the whole
have
time?
won. We have won. No, we weren't, and we have won game ones in previous years against their really good team, and we've always lost the second half. Like we've come out and blitzed them at the start, done really well. Everyone's thinking, "Oh, this is the year
It is
we're going to do
typical.
it," and then they won't score again for like the second half, and then the second game will be terrible, and the third game will get smashed. So this time they actually came back from behind in the second half, which was
I'm
really
pretty
impressive.
sure you're wrong about that.
Look at this is their second.
No.
They scored 2 tries in a row.
So the
we
Queenslanders
did,
scored.
didn't
we?
The Queenslanders scored first after the second half, and it was
Right.
6-8.
It's about to be 12-8.
Whoa.
And then we scored twice, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
See? Yeah, you're right, Jono. But at the same time, I would not have been surprised or shocked or felt robbed if Queensland won this game because they defended so much stronger than we did. And in a few ways, they outplayed us. But one of those was not attack because they missed way more tackles and we got way more line breaks. And we were just better in that area. And
Was Tedesco
James Maloney.
was he the difference there with the line breaks, or were there other guys?
There were other guys as well. Mitchell was
Last
really
year it was
good.
Andrew Fafita. Is he?
Fafita decided not to play Origin. He's
Yeah.
some Tongan Samoan representative now. One of those.
Oh, okay. So he can't play.
Yeah.
at Origin level. That makes
Well,
sense.
that was a bit of like, he was like, oh, yeah, guys, I'm not playing Origin this year. And we were all like, oh, you're not getting selected this year.
A lot of people complaining about this guy who scores here. What's people's beef with him?
Why don't they like him?
I don't know. Everyone just seems to have beef with him.
Latrell Mitchell.
Yeah,
He's a good Roosters boy.
yeah.
I kind of have beef with him. He's only 21.
I've heard they call him the young GI.
Yeah, but he's a big boy. He's a big, tough boy.
Ugh.
He's just a bit... he's a bit young for my boy. He gets a bit excited and a bit angry sometimes. I'm
So
like, just calm
You
down.
don't like his passion.
He's a bit hot-headed. I'm like, just relax. Just play the game. And he gets a bit antsy and he tries to do silly things and he'll try and force a pass, which he did in this game. He forced a pass and it was a knock-on. Look at this.
How'd they go?
Turbo Tommy.
Watch what the other players do with his,
His
head
face.
right now. Oh my god! What are you doing to him?
That was the meme of the night. Came out of the evening.
Hug you by smacking your head. That was a great
People are
celebration.
weird.
Did they have good heads on their shoulders? They're quite an inexperienced team.
Yeah, but these kids,
Kept it
especially
together.
Nathan Cleary.
I heard he was good, and he's got a jaw that looks like it's straight out of Johnny Bravo.
But him and his dad are just the coolest.
Ivan Cleary.
Yeah, they're just so chill and happy and just living the dream, like the father-son dream of being football players. And he's not a hothead like Latrell Mitchell. He's not angry or getting in fights or swearing or carrying on. He's
Which
just
you kind of need from your
doing
half.
his job. And look, making great tackles. And yeah, it was a great game. Go.
You see that jawline?
Wow.
So,
Go New South
final
Wales. Future's looking good. We'll see. Because I think
Think we're going to win?
Queensland will make a couple changes. And Billy Slater might come back. And that'll be a big change. But I think we did really well. Future's looking good. See what happens.
Sweet as.
It'd
Damien-
be really good if they win.
So Damien Cook-
in future years.
See this wizard guy in the picture? He looks just like Damien Cook, the Blues.
We've been through this before.
The
This
guy
is the
holding the
chance for him to
snail
say it
scroll
again.
staff.
Yes. I'm telling you. Anyway, just making that public for all.
Damn,
these-
that's a good picture.
Makes me want a
That
cinnamon roll.
Yeah.
Well, this has been Trend Settings episodes 91. We are that much closer to episode 100. The comments have been great today.
They want us to stop.
I compliment you guys on your comment.
They want us to stop.
Do you want us to stop giving you free entertainment? Great.
Gem, whatever, man. Look, we started late, we finished late. That's how it works. We go for an hour. Things get crazy. Anyway, this has been Trend Settings episode 91. We're on Facebook every Thursday at 8 p.m, unless Jono's late. And we're also on YouTube, and we're also on podcast platform where you can review us.
Ooh.
Give us a like, give us a share, give us a bit of, And yeah, we'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.
Cool.
Bye.
No, you wrap up, Gem.
Woo woo. When are we doing the bikini contest?
Oh, yeah, soon.
Yes.
Sweet as.
Bikinis next week.
Woo woo.